lights are so bright. Oh, my mouth is parched. Oh, my body is sore. Oh, I think I'm still drunk. I don't remember anything that happened last night. Oh, all I remember was getting to the bar at about 9:30. It was my 26th birthday party. Everybody started buying me shots. Last thing I remember was about 10:30, and I had about 10 shots, and somebody gave me this blue neon drink. I don't even know what it was. I drank it down. I don't remember anything after that. What people told me what happened was then the switch flipped after that. Started dancing around the bar, jumping around. Hey, it's my birthday, high five, yeah, woo! Ripped my shirt off, threw it into the corner, walking around shirtless. Tried to go downstairs to the bar staff was like, stay upstairs, we got paying customers down here. We don't want you and your shirtlessness down here. At some point their backs were turned, so I slipped by them, slipped outside, out into the street. I don't know why I went outside. Standing out in the cold, at some point realized, what am I doing out here? Turned around to go back into the bar. I can just imagine what the doorman thought of me. Shirtless, out in the cold, barely able to stand. He sent me packing on my merry way. So I wobbled off down the street to my fraternity house, plopped down on the couch. Meanwhile, back at the bar, everyone was like, where's Joe? It's only like midnight. It's his birthday. It's his party. Word came from that the doorman had sent me away, and the manager heard about this. Now, we were good friends with the manager. This was our local establishment. The manager was not happy to hear this. She marched down to the doorman, yelled at him, you never throw any of these guys away, no matter how drunk they are. You let them and they vomit on the floor if they have to. You never turn them away. True story, cool manager. So the search party heard about this. They went down the streets to find me. By the time they arrived at my fraternity house, I was hunched over a trash can, vomiting my brains out. In no place to be going back to any party. After a few hours of vomiting, I flopped onto the couch. And that's where I found myself the next morning. I looked at my phone. The buttons didn't work. Why is it all sticky? So there I was. The broken phone, broken body, and a broken spirit. My dad called me up at that moment. My phone rang. Now, my dad is not one to mince words. He said to me, Joe, I got your adrenal stress test back. Your adrenal glands are shot. Have you been eating a lot of sugar, drinking a lot of caffeine, or drinking a lot of alcohol? No, and no? Yeah, I lied about the last one. I was ashamed about all the drinking that I was doing. I came to college with the intention of not drinking at all, but that changed first toga party, my fall of my freshman year. At some point I knew I wanted to quit drinking. Maybe down the road when I had a family, after I was settled down, but now, I couldn't quit drinking. Now everybody was doing it, all my friends were doing it. What would they think about me if I just quit? They wouldn't want to hang out with me anymore. But I started thinking that day, after I talked to my dad, and I realized I didn't even have that much fun. I didn't even have any fun the night before. I didn't remember anything. Everybody else was entertained. I didn't have any fun. I was putting other people's entertainment and what I thought other people would think about me above what I wanted for myself and my own health. And it was a tough process after that. It took me about 8 months before I eventually quit drinking completely. I had to get over a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety, worrying, would my friends want to hang out with me? What are people going to think of me? Am I going to be that guy who's drinking water when everybody else is drinking a beer? It was tough, but eventually I did it, and much to my surprise, exactly the opposite happened from everything I was worried about. People embraced my decision. People were amazed that I had so much strength in my conviction. They were like, "How do you do that, Joe? I could never do that. How do you go and be that guy that's only drinking water? How do you have fun?" You guys might be thinking the same thing. You might be thinking, I could never do that, Joe. I got business meetings and networking events, and I'm from Latvia. I'm not saying you have to quit drinking. I'm just saying if you feel that, if you want to drink a little bit less, if you want to eat a little bit healthier, and you feel that social pressure, if peer pressure is something that's holding you back, the next time you feel it, just face that discomfort, face that fear. Take a stand for what you want to do. Because in actuality, people are going to be impressed. They're going to respect you. You're going to be an inspiration to them. For them also to stand in their convictions as well. And if you do decide to drink, just leave your phone at home, because I have no idea what happened to it that night.